With COVID-19 cases spiking now in many states all over the U.S., the Canadian border will stay closed for at least another month. Thousands of people are talking about this story today on our WKBW Facebook page. The border now is going to remain shut down to non-essential travelers until August 21st. And this closure is impacting countless families on both sides. Now, for the months of June, July, and August, more than 1.5 million people typically cross the bridges from Canada for tourism in the U.S. The busiest month is August, with about 600,000 Canadian travelers alone. Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jenna Calleri shows us how this shutdown is hurting both of the cities of Niagara Falls on both sides of the border and how they are now pushing forward.
It hasn't been easy.
40,000 people depend on tourism to put food on the table, and 98% of them have been laid off.
The Canadian and U.S. border has been closed for non-essential travel since late March. Quite the impact for both Niagara Falls, New York, and Ontario.
We've been decimated by what's happened.
It's putting an incredible stress and strain on our budget.
Two communities feeling the hurt of the COVID-19 pandemic, but they continue to work together.
We see it as one city divided by a river, and we know what affects one Niagara Falls has an impact on the other.
The mayors of the Twin Cities say the entire pandemic is frustrating, but the safety of both communities outweighs everything.
We're going to have another tourist season. We're going to have another summer. We're going to have a lot of other things. We just want to make sure that we get through this one healthy and safe.
It's why Niagara Falls, Ontario Mayor Jim Diodati was one of several Canadian border municipality leaders who sent this letter to the Prime Minister. He wants to be heavily involved when it comes to opening the border back up.
In any business, you always go to the front line, you go to the customers, and you find out what's going on. We're the ones that live in these border communities. We think our input should be listened to.
Because while both sides are making progress, the numbers nationwide aren't ideal for traveling. It's a grim situation, but as both sides start to open back up, they can only hope that there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
I had the pleasure of being down at the state park for the ribbon cutting for the new Welcome Center. And it seems like when those things happen, it's nice to be able to say, yeah, you know, things are opening up again. We're gonna get out of this okay.
We miss our friends on the other side, and I'll tell you, when those borders do open up, I won't be taking it for granted anytime soon.
In Niagara Falls, Jenna Calleri, 7 Eyewitness News.